Hey guys, welcome back to the Catch Me Off-Road YouTube channel. It's been a few minutes since I've made my own video, and I'll explain the reason why in just a second. Lately though, you'll notice I've uploaded a lot of YouTube shorts. Those are really reposts off our Instagram page, Catch Me Off-Road Instagram page. Usually people will tag us in stuff in their videos and we just re-upload them. And so YouTube lately has been they have a new thing where some creators can get paid for YouTube shorts. So I'm giving that a go by uploading shorts from Instagram. So anyway, that's why you see a bunch of shorts. But we're back into making full-time videos again, or I'm gonna get started here. I have 3 or 4 videos coming up. They should be coming out, you know, a week or 2 apart when I have time to film and edit them. But this first video is kind of explaining where I've been and what's been going on in my life. So a couple months ago, I actually sold my 2021 Ram TRX, and that's kind of why I haven't been off-roading much lately. But what happened was, back in August, order banks opened for the 2023 model year Ram TRXs, and since mine had it was getting not high miles, it had 22,000 miles on it, but it was a level 1 truck, which was what I ordered the first time around back in 2020, and it came out in 2021. So I had one of the very first, probably within 3 months of production starting, my truck was made. So I had an early build truck. It had a lot of small things that they had updated over time that my truck did not have. So I had been updating it slowly, you know, looking on forums and talking to people and getting more updated parts, calibrations, software, things like that from the modern trucks. But at the end of the day, it was still a level 1 truck, and I was missing out on some features that I really wanted. For example, my key, when I walk up to the truck, you couldn't just leave the key in your pocket, what's it called, keyless entry, and just grab onto the handle and it would unlock. I had to actually hit the unlock button every time and hit the lock button. It's kind of annoying. Just not great on a, you know, $80,000, $85,000 truck, whatever it was. Also, the tire carrier I had in the back of my truck would block my rear view mirror. You can see this vehicle, I'm in my wife's Jeep right now, and it has the digital rear view camera, and that was not available. So I had 2 spare tires sitting up blocking my rear view mirror. I could barely see out of it. Also, heated and ventilated seats. I had heated seats but not ventilated, and I didn't have rear ventilated seats. Anyway, long story short, I kind of wanted to trade in the truck and get something a little higher optioned. So in August of last year, of 2022, I ordered a 2023 TRX, and it didn't get started on production, or production didn't open for the 2023 model years until I think November of last year, end of November, beginning of December. So right now we're in January of 2023, and people are just starting to receive their 2023 trucks. Well, lo and behold, I got a call yesterday from the dealer that mine had arrived. So I'm actually on my way with my wife right now. We're driving down from Detroit all the way down to near Lexington, Kentucky. It's called Georgetown, and it's a Dan Cummins dealership. You've probably seen them if you're a TRX person. You've seen them on the forums, or even just a Chrysler, Stellantis in general fan. You see them all over the forums offering huge discounts off of sticker price. And so I took advantage of one of those offers, and my truck is in. So join me today as we go and pick up the truck. I'm not sure I'll do a lot of filming when we go inside and do paperwork and things like that, but I will try to get some video at the dealership and of us looking at the new truck. And you'll never guess what color I got. It's something completely different, so you'll just have to stay tuned and see what I did. All right, thanks for paying attention, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, we are here at Dan Cummins. It's actually Chevrolet Buick GMC, but they have a small building here that says Chrysler Dodge Jeep. It looks like it used to be a used dealership for those brands, but now they handle everything out of this one, which is where I'm at. It looks like someone has just traded in a Gen 3 Raptor, probably for a TRX, which is a wise decision. I'm just joking. Calm down, Raptor fans. They have tons of TRXs all over the place, though. New, used, everything. Just going to show you around a little bit. There's a black TRX down there on the left. There's another one over there. There's a bunch squashed in this area. One right there. There's one white one back there. There's another blue one. I think these are the 3 new ones that came in with mine. So this one, that one, and then mine was parked right here. They're doing the PDI on it right now, the inspection. Here's some more at this end, and another blue one. That blue one is used. It has a Line-X sticker on the back, which leads me to assume that it's used. I think this one's used too because it has mud flaps on it. Someone's probably traded them in on a newer one. But yeah, they do a lot of TRX sales here. You'll see them just scattered throughout. They're not like all in one spot. There's just random ones throughout the lot, all over the place. So yeah, so we're finishing up paperwork. They're doing the pre-delivery inspection, making sure everything looks good, and then I should be able to grab the keys and get out of here. They also have a purple 392 Jeep down there. It's pretty cool. 392. I don't know if I said 392, but anyway. So yeah, this is what Dan Cummins looks like, for those of you who are wondering. And we are in Georgetown, Kentucky, a little bit east of Louisville and very close to Lexington. So two pretty big towns around the area. They're a convenient spot right off the highway, easy to get to. All right, guys, I'll update again. I just saw them drive the truck back a little while ago, so I'll update you when I get it. All right, guys, we are all done with paperwork and everything, and here she is. Surprise, surprise, exact same color, same spec as my last one, just level 2 this time. Let me show you some changes on the 23. So they have the black door handles, that's new. They used to be paint matched. And then right here, digital screen. Let's fire this guy up real quick. I'm gonna close the door so I can fire it up with the remote. So I don't have to hit the brake. So the screen is really dim. There we go, digital dash. That's pretty cool, huh? I'll take some video on the drive home, but yeah, this is the truck. It's got the digital rear view mirror. It's just a basic level 2 with the sunroof is all it really is. No other options on it. So it's a step up from my last truck, but very similar for those who are watching. It's not going to be much different from my last one. I asked them not to clean it because I'm kind of in a hurry to get out of here. It's getting late, and I have a 5-hour drive back to Michigan. So yeah, Miles was my salesman. Very nice guy, very helpful with everything. He was easy to communicate with, sent me all my updates regularly. So highly recommend Dan Cummins, and especially Miles. Give him a call or an email. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get on the road. I'll keep talking in a minute. We are on the road right now. Sorry, I wanted to rush out of the dealership just because I have a long drive home and I didn't want to get in too late. Tomorrow I have a big event that you'll see a video on soon, called Detroit Snowfest. But anyway, this is the new TRX. It has the cool digital gauge right here, gauge cluster, and I was just playing around with it a little bit. There's some settings that you can't use while you're driving. You have to be parked. So for example, here's some stuff you can do with it. So right now I have it on the gas mileage, but if I click up and go to the normal speedometer gauge cluster, you can actually click to the right and left, and it shows you different versions of this. So that first one is analog, this one's digital, where it has your RPMs at the bottom and the speed at the top. And then you go to the next one, and this one is called Sport View, where it has a G meter over here on the right, unit accelerometer. And then, sorry, let me change lanes. And then you go one more, and this is a cool one. This is called Baja. It's kind of like the sport mode, but it has your tire pressure and suspension stuff. And then you can customize it to put whatever gauge you want on the left here. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then we go down into fuel mileage and some other stuff. And you keep scrolling through different pages. Most of them are the same as the previous version of the TRX, but a few of them are different. So this one is cool where it does it's trying to connect my Android Auto. I don't think it likes me recording video on the phone while it's on Android Auto wireless. Anyway, it'll normally show full map here in the background. It looks pretty cool. This one's the off-road pages, which is the same as it was before. Trailer tow, music, or whatever you're playing on media, and then you got your setup here. And I have right now I don't know if you can see it very well, but let me zoom in even more. I have my heads-up display right now showing, I have it on the Sport View, which is RPM at the bottom, and then you can see the gear at the top. You can change that to show speed limit or your current speed or a bunch of other settings. Otherwise, it's pretty similar to the previous model year, which are, it's already a great truck. There weren't many changes that were needed really. One thing I did notice that's a little different also is the wood trim here. It used to be like a fake carbon fiber looking one if you don't have the carbon fiber package, and now they changed it to like a wood trim. It looks like the one out of the limited trucks, if you've seen those. It's very similar, and it's in the doors as well, back here. Sorry, I'm trying to drive. I don't want to be all over the road, but yeah, this one has more options than my previous one. It has finally digital rear view mirror. It has a trailer brake controller, which I'm probably never going to use. And then yeah, I have the sunroof in this one, which is open right now. Anyway, I'll maybe do a walk around once I get home. We'll see. Oh, I wanted to share also my experience at Dan Cummins in a little more detail. So the way it worked out was, once the truck arrived, I got a message on my phone with pictures of it saying it had arrived at the dealership. So we drove down and grabbed it. But he messaged me and said, your truck's in, sent me pictures of it. And then we started on the paperwork, so it would be mostly done by the time I got in. And then when I got there, he set an appointment for 3 p.m. I got there a little early, at about 2 p.m. And I told him, hey, take your time, no rush. If you want me to just sit around till 3, that's no problem at all. I'm here early. And he was like, no, let me go make sure your truck's getting inspected and everything. So he sent the truck into the back to get the PDI, they call it, done, as you saw earlier while I was waiting. And then we started filling out some paperwork, and we got about 80% of the paperwork done. The only thing that was left at the end was to go to finance. So that took a little while because it's a GM and a Chrysler dealership. They're both 2-in-1. There was just so many customers, buying vehicles, coming, going. There are tables everywhere with people sitting in them. So they're a very productive dealership. It just took a little while, but I don't blame them. They're trying to find different property to separate the two dealerships, but right now they're under new ownership, and they seem to be doing really well. All the employees were very polite, offering me water, snacks, stuff like that. So I was happy with the experience. And then after about maybe an hour and a half, he showed me the truck. We did a little walk around of it. Everything looked good. It looks just like my last truck, so I knew what to expect. And then we went inside one more time and did the finance stuff. After I was done, that took maybe 5 minutes tops. And then he gave me the keys to both, the spare and the original key. And he was like, all right, you're good to go. He actually gave me a really cool hat from the forums too. This is really nice of him. He gave me a Ram TRX hat from the Ram forums. So that was cool. And yeah, I was on my way after that. So the reason I went through them was, as I mentioned before, they are offering substantial discounts under sticker price. So there's 3 or 4 dealerships out there. I'm not going to name them, but I'm sure you've heard of them. One of them actually is Granger. They're an awesome dealership to work with as well, based on talking to people about it. And they offer 4% below invoice pricing, or about it equates to roughly $10,000 below sticker price if you order a vehicle. If you order a TRX or another one of the SRT or Chrysler products that are high performance. So what happens is you order it and you get the discount, but if you don't want to order it, if you want to just go buy one, they are still, like all dealerships, they're still at full sticker price or maybe even a markup, I'm not sure. But if you want to get the discount, you got to wait a little bit, anywhere from 7 weeks to 6 months, like I waited, just because I was at the one of the very first builds. Anyway, I'll stop blabbering now. I got a little bit of a drive. I got about an hour till I get to my lunch stop / dinner, and then another few hours after that to the Motor City, Detroit. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. All right, kiddos, it is about 10:30 at night. We're pulling into our subdivision. Our journey is over, and the big Rex is back home. So I have now 378 or 379 miles on it, and I've been following the break-in procedure, which I think is very important. Guys, just a bit of advice: you really should follow the break-in procedure. It's only a 500-mile procedure, so it's not that bad. Most of you, if you're going to pick up your truck from somewhere, by the time you get home, it'll be done already. But from 0 to 100 miles, you do one thing: you basically keep the vehicle under 3,500 RPM, below 55 miles per hour, and kind of take it easy. And then from 100 miles to 300 miles, you're allowed to go up to 5,000 RPM, go a little bit harder on it, but still not full throttle. And then from 300 to 500, you can go full throttle for short stints, and you can use the full RPM range of the vehicle. But you just still don't be laying in it for very long, and take it easy. Anyway, so that's the break-in procedure. You can look it up on the forums or all over the place. It's all over the internet. It's in your user manual. But truck did awesome. But yeah, I'm going to get inside now. So thanks for watching if you stayed around this long. And yeah, more content coming very soon. Thanks.